Howdy, howdy everyone, it's Jarrell here. I'm going to explain the elemental system in Goobuddies. I wanted to create an opportunity to explore different game ideas that's not just the same as Pokémon, and we have to bring up the concept of Pokémon because it set a template for monster games and elemental systems, and I wanted to create something different. We already have that. We have many games that are following that template, and my goal with Goobuddies is to give people something interesting and exciting that's different from what we already have in terms of monster games. There are 15 different elements in Goobuddies. The standard typical element is slime, and you can see that very normal, typical green slime just there. As you expose your Goobuddy's egg to different environments, you can expose it to wild Goobuddies, you can expose it to attacks during battle, and your Goobuddy can pick up elemental traits. So let's take a look at the fire element here. Your Goobuddy will be red, and he's got these fun little whiskers that sort of wobble around. It's so fun. One of my goals with Goobuddies is to make them just fun to look at. I want everything about them to just be kind of visually satisfying. So the roundness of the shapes, the fun way that they blink one eye at a time, sort of the wobbliness of their physical traits, it's all because I really want them to just be fun to look at. Let's take a look at the water element here. And he's got these fun little fins on his head here. Our earth element Goobuddy has this fun rock. Some of these visual aspects are still placeholders, and I'm going to finalize them and refine them further, but for the most part, this is how they'll look in the end product. This is the electric Goobuddy. I've been thinking of just changing the name to Thunder. I think it sounds cooler to Thunder element. So he's got these fun little lightning rods coming out of his cheeks here. Our ice Goobuddy has a nice light blue color and icicle sticking out of his back. This is a placeholder icicle. I will be replacing that with something that looks more icy with harder edges. This is your poison Goobuddy. He's got these fun little poison cheek pouches, and he emits some kind of fumes here. We have plasma Goobuddy. You can see he's sort of giving off some kind of plasma sparks, and he's got these fun little fins on his head. Our plant Goobuddy has little leaves, and he is a darker green. We have our white Goobuddy. It's a very nice light color, and he gives off this very radiant aura. We have the shadow Goobuddy, a nice stark black color, and he emits shadows. We have the gold Goobuddy. He's got these fun little head fins here, the two head fins. He has very subtle golden sparkle to him. The silver Goobuddy has this fun little wobbly tail and silver sparkles. We have the last two elemental types are special. You can't obtain these normally. You have to use a special artifact when your Goobuddy is incubating. Magic has these fun little crystal balls, but I've been considering changing them out. I've got a different idea that I think will be more interesting and look more distinct, and it'll offer more creative freedom because there are other ways for your Goobuddies to have a crystal ball on its head. So I think I might replace those, and it's got these magic sparks coming off. And we have the Phantom Goobuddy, which is, I think this one's my favorite one. So how the elements work is that there is not a rock, paper, scissors system the way that there is in Pokemon. How the elements work is that there are environments in which your Goobuddies either have an advantage or disadvantage. Let's go ahead and take a look at the game. You'll see this Goobuddy appear quite a bit in my development space. He is the light element, and he's got the Goo Antlers mutation, so outside of their elemental properties, they also have unique physical traits based on how they were born. Let's go to bounties. You'll see some placeholder graphics here as I'm still developing the game, but we have the location here. We have grassy plains, stone ruins, forest, flower meadow. All of these environments grant a stat bonus or a stat penalty based on your Goobuddy's element. So in the grassy plain, any Goobuddy that is light or slime element will get a plus 20% to all their stats, and any that are dark or magic element will receive a 20% reduction to their stats. And you'll see as we go higher up the bounty type, if we go to daily, you'll see that the enemies can have specific weaknesses. So all of these enemies in this battle will be weak to plant and magic, and they will resist everything else. If we go to the next battle, there's a double weakness to electricity, and the enemy has a resistance to plasma and poison. This battle is a little tougher. There's no weaknesses, but there's only one resistance. And on the weekly bounty, we have a Goliath. The weakness, they're weak to phantom and magic, and they resist water and poison. So these missions change every weekly, these change daily, these change hourly. Of course, the hourly ones are easy. You can grind out pretty easy. The rewards you get from the hourly ones are not that great, but the rewards for the dailies and the weekly will be excellent. But of course, they'll be more challenging, and this is where you will have to form a team specifically to handle the challenge. And this shows I'm still developing the game. There's a couple small quirks. For example, an element can appear in both weakness and resistance. That's something that I would make a note of in my development notes. It would take a couple minutes to fix that. So I will put that in my notes today. And you can see that your challenges will be different every day. You'll always have a different challenge because these are generated in a way to where there's always something new for you to do. And you might come up a challenge where you think, I need another Goobuddy, so you'll get some more eggs and you'll hatch some more. So this is how the element system is implemented in Goobuddies. It is not a paper, scissors, rocks, which can become very linear and very samey. And with this way, it allows me to use the elements in a more dynamic and interesting way and create fun challenges. And you can't just use one super powerful team and steamroll all the battles. So, and here's Goobuddies running on the PS Vita and the 3DS. These will be available for free via homebrew, and people can just enjoy the game. These will be the full versions of Goobuddies, the same as the retail versions that you will be able to get on Steam and Switch, but you'll be able to play them however you like on these consoles. They do have to be homebrew enabled. The 3DS will take a fair bit of attention. It's going to need a lot of manual work, but you'll be able to play that, and it will be in stereoscopic 3D. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at Goobuddies today. Thank you very much for spending some time with me today. I'll put the link to the Kickstarter campaign in the description, and if you're interested in this, you can support the Kickstarter, and it would be a huge help if you shared the Kickstarter campaign with other people online. Let them know, hey, this game looks like it's going to be really cool, and we would really like to see more Goobuddies. I'd like to add at least 52 more Goobuddy species. One of the backer rewards is you submit a design, and that becomes an actual Goobuddy. People all around the world can raise monsters. They can raise a Goobuddy that you designed yourself. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Okay, I will share more soon.